Growing up, I caught so much food in my mouth. Dad was throwing food all the time.
He was crazy.
Past tense?
So one thing about dads is that we had one in the podcast studio with us today, and also his daughter, Olivia.
That's right. We had the present Dr. Woller and we had the future Dr. Woller, as you'll hear us talk about. And we talked about what?
Oh my goodness, what did we talk about?
The concept of manna.
Yep.
Jelly beans and
Crawfish.
ASMR chewing sounds.
Yeah.
Crawfish, right?
Big crawfish discussion.
Norah, in a audio format, shows us how to how to pull apart an animal.
Use your visualization skills.
You mean your visceral evisceration skills?
That's not what I mean. Well, actually.
Enjoy this episode of Whistle the Feast.
It's 2 orange flavors.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
Sure.
Good luck.
Sure. Okay.
Oh.
I actually would like to try. This is actually turning into an ASMR channel now.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to hear this, but I do.
I got
Wait.
bubble gum. Oh my goodness.
Get it off.
That was like a visceral reaction. Like, that was like reflexive. You didn't even do that on purpose.
No.
Okay.
All right, man.
Riley would hate this. She would actually die.
Does she not like it even less than you?
She hates chewing
She
sounds.
hates chewing noises.
That,
Well, we can provide all kinds of chewing sounds.
that has to be one of the most polarizing, like, things to exist.
This is about to be
Yeah.
a strong statement.
Chewing sounds.
Chewing sound.
Isn't there literally a name for like a condition that people
Yeah.
have that
Yeah.
they like?
Yeah,
Riley
then
for sure
polarizing.
has
Wait
it.
a minute. So there's like pro chewing sound.
Yes.
People love it.
People love it, and people like hate it to
Yeah.
the point
Yeah.
of like clinically hate it.
Is that you?
No,
Riley would.
Riley is.
Yeah, she like
Hold, like,
actually, she like
close her
physically
ears.
like, she can't
It's
do
too
it.
much.
Man,
I think she's gotten better, but it was.
She has, but
I know, bad.
still, that's something. You're taking mine away from me.
I get it. All right, so let's move on.
We're playing games here.
So what are we talking about, Jason?
Well, welcome to Whistle the Feast. We are on. We've been on for a little while here, making chewing sounds
Oh, great.
for our readers, for the feast readers.
The feast readers.
We are feasting on Jelly Bellies, and we're joined today by Dr. Eric Woller and Olivia Woller.
yes.
Good evening, I guess.
Good morning.
Actually,
Whenever
I shouldn't say
yeah.
a time of day because anybody could be
It
listening
could
to
be
this at any
anything.
time.
Exactly.
Good day. Good time.
Good
Good
time.
day. It could
Good
be
time
night.
to
good
you.
time.
And
Just to be safe.
supposedly today we're talking about manna, the concept of manna. Manna as an expression of the way God blesses us with exactly what we need at exactly the right time in ways that we can't quite hoard, right?
Okay.
Because there will always be more. But I shouldn't have said that so early because,
Gave away the punchline.
well, now you just think like you're sort of calibrating towards that, right? The reason you two are here, first of all, you're related, right?
True.
And we think
Yep.
that's kind of fun, right? That's like an ingredient. And then you each have kind of I think, a fascinating thing to talk about in regards to art. This podcast kind of orbits around the nucleus of creativity.
Right.
So, Dr. Woller, you're teaching a class that I'm very interested in, very curious about,
So is Norah.
called The Chemistry of Art.
Yeah.
And Olivia, you recently purchased art, and I learned about your aspirations to be an art collector recently, and
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated by the two of you in the room. So you know, it's like chemistry, right? We're going to put some stuff together, and we're just going to
See what happens.
see what happens.
That's
Right?
the beauty of it.
That's what Whistle the Feast is. We put stuff
Okay.
together and see what happens.
Well, let's see what happens.
All right. So let's see.
Let's see.
Dr. Woller.
Yes.
Dr. Eric Woller, what's your name?
Eric Woller.
And what are you doing here?
here or here?
Let's go mid here.
Okay.
Right? Like small here is at this table.
Yep.
Mid here is like the context of the table.
Okay.
Context of the campus. Right? And then maybe eventually we'll get to like the planet.
Okay. Well, sure. I'm sure there's a reason why I'm on the planet. My whole life, that's part of the life journey is why am I here? No, I teach chemistry here at Bethany. Been doing that close to almost coming up on 30 years. 27.
He's making
or
a
so.
face.
Yeah, that's a long time. But I love it. I absolutely love it. If it wasn't for the students, this would be a terrible job. I mean, obviously.
Who would you be teaching?
But
It'd be a quiet job.
It would be a quiet job. Yeah, a lot less grading. Oh my goodness, that would be the best.
Almost 100% less grading.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd find something to have to grade. No, I've been teaching chemistry here, and you mentioned the chemistry of art class. I've taught all the chemistry: general chemistry, organic chemistry, biochemistry. That my area of focus is primarily biochemistry, but this is how old is Riley? Almost 22. 21. I think because she was a baby when I first started this chem of art class. So about 20 years now. I know. I haven't changed the slides a bit.
Well, we have practice exams from like before I was born. Like he's like, okay, so for this test, we got these practice exams. I'm like, okay, like 2017, all right. 2003.
Hey, it's all available. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just don't understand.
I'm getting the full range.
When I like my experience is anything with the number 2000 is like the future. Someday it'll be the 2000s, right? I'm stuck in that
years
mode.
In. You're a quarter of the way through it.
My golden birthday was going to be in the year 2000, right?
Was going to be?
It was. Well, but when I'm a kid, like someday, that'd be so cool, right? So I developed this stance of looking forward to the 2000s.
Just thanks for reminding me that I'm old.
Hey, someone today said you look 30.
Well, there you go.
Actually, someone said I can't believe he looks so young.
You look so young.
Wow. Okay. Boost my ego a little bit. Well, I shaved the gray beard off.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but
said
also
once it
a
was
beard
gone.
is so cool. So it's like
Wow.
like Lars when
Yeah,
he
Lars,
ended
that's-
he was
that's
so
so cool.
sad.
It'll be back. Anyways, back to the story. So I started this chemistry of art class because here at Bethany, we do so much interdisciplinary stuff, right? Across the board. There's no discipline that's isolated, nor should there be, I think. And I thought this was a great way to pull in some art and learn the chemistry behind the art, the pigments, the paint, the ceramics, what's chemically happening. And it was just fun, our labs are basically glorified art projects. We're doing frescoes tomorrow. We made pigments a couple weeks ago, and now we're going to use those. And it's pushed me outside of my comfort zone. I jokingly tell the students everything I know about art history I learned at the Wikipedia Institute at the University of Google, right? But it's forced me to get outside of my comfort zone, learn a lot more, about painting, about history and development of materials, and that over the course of human events. And it's if I could do just that would be so fun, because it's just you going on these rabbit holes, and it's like, wow, all these cool things. It's been a lot of fun to do, and I also get to see a different type of student. That sounds kind of weird, but we got the science majors, pre-meds, all that, and they're great students. I love them. But then the students I see in the my chemistry of art class are media arts, studio arts students who are frankly just some are just looking for a science class to a gen ed. But it's a different type of mindset, and it's so much fun. You just get a different perspective, and I don't know. I have a blast. I don't know if the students enjoy it, but for me, at least, it's a fun time.
I am. It's really fun.
Right. So Nora's an eyewitness, a current student in chemistry of art. Yeah. I want to hear, because I have not been in that course. I'm
Sure.
a teacher, and I don't know. It didn't line up for me. I wasn't
But I bet if you plopped yourself down in one of those classes, you would say, "Oh, yeah, I've learned, I know
very
something about
tempted.
that."
I
I
would
was
that.
gonna
love
say,
to.
don't you guys get like a free course? You should audit it. You should come sit in.
It's not a free course. Like, you just show up, right?
Right,
I was gonna
absolutely.
say,
You're more than
is
welcome
any course
anytime.
here free for professor? You can just come and sit.
Nora, you're one to talk about that.
Yeah, that's true. I do
We've
sit
been
out.
over your habits of auditing.
I'll audit it.
You're addicted to learning. I'll audit anything. I'm deciding right now, and I think I'm deciding in the positive to talk to you about alchemy,
Oh, sure.
because it's occurred to me that what artists do, like on a sort of symbolic or metaphorical level, is really like parallel to the concept of alchemy.
Sure.
That we're going to take the goal of an artist is to try to manipulate matter into meaning.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Try to rearrange raw material into something that shines and glows and takes on value.
Right.
Therefore,
Yeah. That's alchemy.
sound right?
Yeah.
So for our readers, do you want to just like give us a brief definition of alchemy so that everybody knows what we're talking
Yeah,
about?
there's the popular I wouldn't say misconception, but the popular thought of alchemy is with the goal of turning base metals, lead or any kind of cheap thing, into gold, right? So the transmutation of something which is impossible. Well, not impossible, but it's just not, without a particle accelerator, you're not going to actually do it. But it was. There's a lot of good things that came out of alchemy, but the science, it really wasn't a science, wasn't organized. People didn't really take measurements and calculate things. It was just like, hey, if we mix this and this and this type of thing happens. If we take these things, we can get nitric acid out of making these minerals and so on. But it wasn't just about making gold out of base things, but it's also creating some sort of potions, medicine. Things to treat, whether they had any effect or not is probably in most cases no. But it was again taking poorly understood objects. Again, it wasn't a very organized. I wouldn't even call it science. It was just activity. I don't know if that's even the best term. But what can you do in a way of, for yourself, making some kind of profit through whatever means? You could make gold, or you could make things that look like gold. We made pennies a couple weeks ago that coated them with zinc, heat them up, and they turned gold. Well, that's actually bronze, or brass. Sorry.
Hey,
what do I know?
I'm like, he knows what he's talking about.
That's what you think.
Like, right, bronze, right.
It's close. It's close.
Little do my students know I'm actually just an actor. I go off a script. No. So I like your parallel of taking something that's, rudimentary, could be beautiful in its own right, but turning it into something that someone, maybe yourself, perceives as having value, and being desired, and then people like Olivia say, I like that, and I will give my money to put that on my wall, or whatever it may be.
That was a delightful segue.
Thanks.
Amazing.
Thanks. It's not my first podcast. This is my second, actually.
He's experienced.
Yeah.
Also an actor.
Thank you.
Yep.
Olivia, why did you buy a painting? That seems like a bad idea.
I tried
No.
to tell her.
No, I bought it because for so many reasons. First off, it was just gorgeous. I walked into the YFAC and I was just stunned. We were there for musical rehearsal and I literally froze and my jaw dropped. I'm like, what in the world? These are so cool. And then I realized that they're all places from Mankato and I was even more excited about them. So then, yeah, just beautiful, gorgeous. And over Christmas break, I was just probably on my phone, unfortunately. And I kept seeing like pieces of art, and then I thought, I want my sister Claire is an artist and she's very good at art, and like all I want for Christmas is art. Like I just want her to make me a piece of art. And so I asked her, Claire, can you do that for me? She's like, yeah, I don't really have time. But so anyways, I just really wanted art. I realized that after talking to Jason, actually, that my want for art could actually happen. Like, it wasn't just an idea. It could actually come into existence. I could actually become an art collector. And
that's
so,
awesome.
Okay, but wait a minute. When I talked with you, I got the impression that this was premeditated. I didn't
art
affect
collection.
you. You already had this vision of yourself as a collector.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just didn't know that it was possible so soon. And that's where you came into play.
Okay, so I'm fascinated by that. What made you think that you want to be a collector? Like, how far back does that go? Can you track influences?
Kind of. I mean, my mom is a photographer, so that's her art. She always takes photos and has them hanging up. And so I'm not an artist. My only thing is photography too. Not like her at all, just with my phone. And so I think that seeing photos in our house all the time, and then lots of photos everywhere you look, there's another photo. So being immersed in that sort of art, and then we also have a wall upstairs with all my siblings' art projects, which are amazing. I have like one thing on that wall because again I can't do it. So seeing all that art around me, and then just realizing that this is someone's, like, they put so much thought into it and it's their creation, and I love that. I want to have what someone put so much heart into with me. That may be a little selfish, but
no, that totally makes sense.
Yeah,
and that's why you buy it, right?
Grasp it and to see it every single day. So yeah, I'm not really sure when I wanted to become an art collector, but I've just had an appreciation for art, and then I realized, oh wait, I could have it all around me. I can be a collector. Yeah,
I think actually the collection makes just when we were in Alabama, well, before I left for yearbook that day, Denise was like, hey, be safe, like, do this, do that, take tons of pictures, you have to take pictures. And then I remember when we were there, we were like scrolling through our collective album. We went to Alabama over spring break. We were like scrolling through all of our pictures together, and Olivia was like, this is nothing, like, compared to my mom has thousands of photos on her phone. And so the idea of you being interested in collections is like not even like, that's a big component of like, your mom is obsessed with collections. Like, of course you would be a collector too. That just makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
So I was on my phone.
Yeah.
Me too.
Hi, my name's Jason. I was on my phone.
Welcome to Whistle the Feed.
There's a guy that I've been following named Edward Povey. He's a painter, and he's saying things that I like and agree with. And recently he talked about how second-generation artists don't feel the need to justify being an artist the way a first-generation artist feels that need. Because it just feels obvious. Yeah. You grow up in it. It's what we do. It's just a normal thing. Like, why would I even have to argue about this? Because it's so obvious. Yeah. And that sounds like what's happening with you. You are steeped and immersed in this culture at home that you understand instinctively that this is somebody's heart. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just have a deep appreciation because it's not just a beautiful piece. It's more than that. Yeah.
It's more than the material that it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you sense the invisible behind the visible.
Yeah.
Well, I think you mentioned the person's effort to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you got this thing on the wall, but behind that is somebody's vision,
Yeah.
effort, their heart and soul perhaps on
Yeah.
there, and now you own it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I think because I can't do art, I think I have a deeper appreciation. I mean, that might not be true, but
No, I mean, that makes sense.
yeah, because I can't do it at all. So it just amazes me that someone can, and they can be creative and think of different combinations and yeah. so
Okay, I
many
have two
things.
things to say about what you just said.
I know where this is going.
One thing is yet,
Yeah.
right? Being an art educator means being an optimist.
Fair.
Right. So come take a class. Right. I recommend drawing. And the second thing I forgot. Oh yeah, I think I got it. We've talked about in other episodes how mediums are untranslatable from one to another. There's always a loss when we translate. Like the obvious example is from a book to a film.
Right.
Right.
Oh, it was nothing like
It's not
that.
quite.
Yeah.
It's
it.
not a book. It's
Yeah.
a movie.
Yeah. So that's the example. And when you say I can't do it, right? But you appreciate, you're like seeing into somebody else's way of existing a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And there's something special about that access.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question I want to ask you, so I got my two things. The next thing, the question I want to ask you is, do you have some sort of a vision in your head about your eventual collection?
Mm-hmm.
She does.
Yeah. I mean, currently I'm leaning towards more paintings, but I do have a vision, but I don't know if I can explain it. I've also been really into looking at houses lately, and so every time I look at the layout of a house, I
Me too.
envision
Always me
what-
too.
I know what it would look like. So I have lots of different visions of like everywhere you look, there's another sculpture or painting or drawing or whatever, or just big blank walls filled with collages. Yeah, lots of different
And she
visions.
collects maps
I
too
do.
and postcards.
Yeah.
Really?
And I dry flowers, and so I have lots
got it all.
of collections.
There's stuff. You got stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
more confessions. So what do you think about the sort of the trend of kind of minimalism, where everybody's like cutting everything out? There's like nothing there. Neutral colors, clean lines.
I understand why people do it.
She's getting
And I think it
anxious right
has no, it has its
Beige.
place. It makes people, probably some people, motivated because it's clean. You like have no clutter, and some people thrive in that type of environment. Other people love the clutter. They love every single area being covered with something, just a mess.
now. So you aspire to a mess.
Maybe I don't aspire, but that's what I am.
That was a very twisty interchange.
But yeah, I don't like the bare walls. I do love black and white. I do. But I also love muted colors. I don't
It's okay.
know.
You can love it all.
Yeah.
No
So
one will
think
stop
about
you.
this. I heard a definition about art versus craft.
Okay.
Right? According to the professor that I heard this from, the dividing point is functionality. Art has no purpose. Its only
Essentially,
reason
yeah.
to exist is for contemplation. Right?
Yeah.
So it's there to be looked at and thought about. Right? So when you're describing the mess, right? We're making jokes about like the clutter of the mess, but actually it's like you want to be surrounded by things that you can consider.
Yeah.
You can think about
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Seem right?
Yeah, they're not just objects to fill a space. They're something more.
I
And
mean,
it's not just decoration.
Yeah, yeah.
in that like something more you described as like you're owning a piece of someone's effort or like a piece of someone's time or talent.
Yeah.
Which is really cool in our chemistry of art class, I think
Great segue.
the teaching style is so cool because it's like stories. There are a lot of stories, which I really like because it just helps me remember stuff better. It just does.
We're
there are stories, and then there is like chemistry, like your normal chemistry
Wait.
class. So it's
What
like,
did you say? We're what?
Narratives just means that we like stories.
Human,
I learned that in health
humans are
comm.
story. Human story.
Humans are
human story
tellers and yeah.
The teaching style is very much this like dance between stories and just like you are just learning chemistry. And it helps me remember stuff a lot. But I also think that it's a really good way to teach people about art, because I think that's so much of what it is. And so I'm wondering, when you're teaching people about like this base chemistry, but also these stories of like, a lot of times it is like the effort and like the journeys people go on to create art or make products or anything like that. Do you find that knowing all of this chemistry of art changes the way that you experience, like, say, an art museum or
absolutely.
something like Olivia's collection? Like, the way that you're looking at things, it would change.
The collection. What's your collection?
You have two. I gave you one.
Yeah, yes. No, you're right. You're right.
No, over the last 20 years, as we've established, as I've learned more and more, going to art museums is a completely different experience. We'll say 30 years ago, go and say, "Oh, that's neat." Now it's like, "Wow, that's really impressive," because at the time that it was done, they had to mold their own pigments, and do all this effort, and just to get some paint on the wall took a week of effort, of getting everything together and such, and then you look at the Impressionists. Again, I don't know a lot of art history, but one of the strengths for the Impressionists was they had paint in tubes, and they could leave the studio, they could go out to the river, to the pond or whatever, and that that had a big impact. So you're walking through a studio, different period pieces. It's like, wow, that's the context behind that is different than this painting from 1650. And I didn't really. I mean, I appreciate it. I knew some things, but it's like once I've gotten deeper into it and learned a lot more over the years, I definitely look at things a lot differently. Ceramics from China. I was in China a number of years ago, and naturally, one of the art museums I went to there, seeing these things from thousands of years old, like the technology to be able to do that, to get a fire hot enough to fire that's not a trivial thing. And so it's a little bit nerdy and technical. So it's not like, wow, yes, look at that piece, it's beautiful. But you start thinking of these things, and it's like, all right, that's dated 500 BC. It's like the ability to do that then is fantastic. And the colors that they might have and things like that. So I do look at things a lot differently. And so in a more nerdy way, perhaps, but it's my level of enjoyment. I enjoy that.
No, I think that's awesome. I have two things. I'm not going to forget the second one. The first one, that's so cool. I mean, because essentially what you're saying, like, your teaching style is mirroring like how you want us to experience art after we take the class, of like a grasp of the chemistry of what's going on and also the story behind it and what makes that piece what it is. That's so cool.
It's fun. I enjoy it too.
And then the second thing is like, talk about like liberal arts education, like because of like this class and other classes I've taken, it means that I can go to an art museum or a gallery or like enjoy art with Olivia and like be able to see it in the eyes of a designer. So like, what's making this effective? What are the color choices? How did they utilize, complementary colors, composition, like all these different things. I can kind of look at it through the eyes of a very beginner chemist and be like, how does light work? Why does it look like that? That kind of thing, which is so cool. And then also just through the eyes of like a thinker, because another, I think, thing that liberal arts does is helps you to become a really critical thinker. And so now I can also understand it through the eyes of a critical thinker, which is really cool. Like,
that's just a different version of what we were saying about Olivia's collecting, that there is the visible. We can see the material, but what you're talking about, Dr. Woller, is that when you go to a museum, now you know backstory, you know invisible stuff that informs the visible.
Yeah.
I recently learned, I don't know if it was recent, but I learned about a service where people can hire a subscription service where every so often a different specialist will take a walk around your block with you.
Oh,
I heard about this.
really?
You have? So,
I don't know how, but
so
I heard
imagine, like, you walk around your block, you think you know it, right? But now you're with an architect, and they'll tell you, you know, like, what about all the architecture that you see? And then you're with a geologist,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
right? And then maybe you're with a painter,
See?
or you're with like an insect specialist.
But that's what we've tried to do here at Bethany.
Yeah.
This is what,
In the
this is what
classroom,
school
in the
is.
lab. Yeah, that's what.
You're just walking around. They're everywhere.
Yeah, we're just walking
All
around.
these people.
We're looking at the same kind of paintings and stuff and look at them differently.
Yes.
You have to, that's. So there you go. You don't need the specialist.
Yeah.
You've
You
got
are,
us.
you are the specialist, right? No, yeah, that's tuition,
Yeah, right.
and that's really the heart of the podcast here. That we start putting people together, and it just works.
Well, and I think that's also why I was so excited to have both of you on, because, like, both scientists. Both of you are scientists. Like, Olivia is also, she's a student of science. Like, she's doing science stuff. And I think I experienced that when I walk around with her, is, like, this different perspective of, like, what's going on around me, in me. Like, I'll be like, I have a headache. She's like, it's probably I'm like,
Probably a tumor.
no. She doesn't WebMD me, but, like, yeah. It's cool.
Well,
It's
okay,
like
so
moments.
from the students at the table, does that happen a lot where you're walking around and you're learning from other students?
Oh yeah.
There's just like
I think so.
context.
Yeah, we are so blessed to have a huge friend group.
Yeah.
And like usually we're all related with the arts, but so many people are from so many different majors, so many different backstories, areas of life, and so they see the world a different way. And so just talking with them, having like initial reactions to certain things, and they're different, is so cool to learn about and to see throughout different instances in life. So yeah.
It's really refreshing. It's really cool. I mean, just try to like so it's like Olivia is very much like, there's science there. Like, I can get a lot of that. And obviously math, because, like, whatever. You have to take a gajillion math classes anyways. We have friends like Naomi and Lexi, who are nursing majors. We have Michael Lazzaretti, who's math. And he gets because he's math and also fine arts. I know he's tutored so many people.
Yep.
So we have someone like him. Our friend Claire is psychology. But we are, I think, all united by, I mean, like, Olivia was talking about at the beginning of like an appreciation of art, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of somebody who's older, as we've established, I have those memories as well. Going through college with my friend group is smaller, I admit it. But I had a friend who was majored in music, one in business, and just having an eclectic or or more varied group of friends, you really learn a lot by accident sometimes. Just talking about things, and then music comes up. I love music, but my friend had a stronger background in music, so I could ask him. Things would just come up and whatever, like kind of what you're describing. So that'll continue and enjoy these moments, and hopefully these friendships will last forever. You'll go separate ways in that, but. Yeah, I mean, I recognize the benefit of having that type of thing. And so you guys are in the midst of it and enjoy it, and that won't end. But it's, great value in that.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that there is no one way to look at the world. There's so many different things, and it's based on so many different factors. Like, again, how you're raised, where you went to school, where you live, so many different things. But yeah, they all play a role. And then it's fun to learn from the people around you.
I think something like that is really cool to talk about, maybe in the context of manna or God always providing, because I think one thing about God is he was like, they're not going to be bored. They're not going to be bored. like, oh, it's a painting. It's not just a painting. No. Also, there's a ton of chemistry. There's 10 billion stories behind it. There's so much meaning you can get out of it. There are a million different ways to see the world. There's so much to learn. Like,
And that
provides.
stands. Right. Correct. You're taking us in the right direction towards manna, and I feel like I'm about to cancel that.
And he's canceling. Okay.
Not intentionally. It's just that I had a thought that predates what you said.
It's okay. We can go back.
The thought is this context, like the friend group, learning from your friends, and everybody has different kinds of takes. I think it's really healthy to be able to entertain an idea from a different point of view.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. To be a little less certain. Mm-hmm. Right? And sometimes you have to have that kind of pride out of you, that sureness that you know exactly what you're seeing, you know exactly what this is.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's claw marks on it. You let it go.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, so I had to say that idea. Yeah, you're right. Manna. So that concept, I take a little bit of credit for coining that. I don't know, that take on it. It's a worldview maybe that then gets packaged in this familiar concept. So the idea is that you have everything you need. That's the underlying sort of implication. When I say manna, when I talk to art students, we're getting a little buzz in the ears here. Oh, then it went away.
Well, it's because he.
Because he got up.
Yeah, Jaksyn's magic.
Touch.
Something I can fix.
Okay,
wow. So the implication is that we have everything that we need. There's a whole ramification to that, right? You can look at the world thinking, boy, I really want that box of 64 crayons.
Yes.
It's got a sharpener, right? Flip top, all these different.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then I'll have it.
Yeah, I never had 64.
No.
Sorry.
How dare you?
Or you can get to work with like the 3 broken crayons you have.
From the TGI Fridays or something.
That's right,
like
the free ones. The free ones. Yeah, mostly paraffin wax. Right? There's no color in them. So that's manna.
Yep.
Right? You have God provides. God gives you more than you deserve. Right? You have more than you deserve. So there's a worldview there. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that it's relevant specifically to the reasons that you're in the room, but we throw things together. Sure. And see what happens. So how does that land?
Well, when you talk about manna, the things we have, I totally agree with you. And I think another thing that God has given us is the desire. This sounds bad, but to get more, and that's not in a greedy, I want type thing, but to not be satisfied with the status quo. I got my PhD in chemistry, and I could have just stopped there. Done. I teach. Use the same slides for 20 years, or whatever. But the desire to learn more, and to use whatever gifts God has given me to pursue other things, and not in a greedy way. It's like I need give, take, or get things from people in a less than God pleasing way. But with Olivia's collection, her growing collection, starting at 1, you got to start with one, right?
Nora's right, 2.
Okay, 2. I'm probably kind of getting off on a tangent a little bit.
No, we love tangents.
I never go on those in class. But this ability that God has given us as humans to create and to take the manna we have and build it up more, and create more, and whether that's in science and in art or business or whatever, that can go bad quickly, if you take advantage of people or whatever. But I don't want to think of the manna as that's the end.
Mm-hmm.
There's more for you to do.
I think of that as stewardship.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably a better term. Using what you have.
You have enough to get started.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
You're provided for.
Mm-hmm.
Your daily bread is provided for.
Right.
Your foundation is secure.
Yep.
Right? Somehow that continues to be true. right? Providence.
Mm-hmm.
God continues to provide.
Mm-hmm.
But then, it's interesting how hesitant you are to, talk about that sort of pushing, right?
Right.
That's common,
Yeah,
right?
well.
We need to find our language on that.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And for me, stewardship
Yeah.
of your gifts, or like the intent really matters.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So if you can get better at what you do, then you can be of greater service.
Right. Right. And a better steward of the manna you've been given.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Oh, lovely.
But that's a better way. Let's rewind the tape. Let's do
I
that
was
over.
going to say that was a good one too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hey, write that down.
Okay.
No, this is all
I'm going to use that line.
It's all process.
Ready? And take two.
We show it all. The whole show is behind the scenes. Well, Olivia, what do you think of that concept?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely agree because he gives us enough. Like, we should not worry. It's so hard not to worry.
Yeah.
You're like-
Especially
and, like,
right now in life.
Thinking about the future, we're sophomores right now, and next year I'm gonna have to apply to PT school and think about what am I actually gonna want to be a physical therapist? Am I gonna get into any of these schools? Like, that's terrifying. But to know that God has a plan, and also financial ways, will I be able to pay for PT school if I get in? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But just trusting that it'll be okay, and that it is part of his plan to give me more gifts, because he gave me these gifts to study, to work hard, and so I should use those. I should pursue more stuff, which in my case is hopefully PT. So then hopefully I can grow and then help other people, because why I want to be a physical therapist is to help people get better, heal, strengthen themselves. And so that's an obvious way that I can help people. But again, trusting that God will provide, that it'll be okay.
Yeah.
It will.
That it's all part of his plan.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy thing about the future is it never happens.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
always in the present.
Yeah.
You never get to
Yeah.
the future, do you?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just sitting here
Yeah.
constantly.
Somehow this theme comes up
I keep bringing it back.
almost every time we do this podcast. But I actually, but I also think that's a huge, we also end up talking about something like this. I always end up having the dialogue with a student of like, I'm kind of afraid for the future. And then the teachers are like, it's going to be fine. You guys like, but I appreciate it every single time. And I think I always get something. I always get something out of it. The phrase we've been using is the future always flinches first, which I think is pretty cool.
You.
Me.
It's
No,
always-
you've used it before. Yeah.
I like it. I can't imagine that I said it.
We'll
but
go
I
back and
like
review the tape.
it. There's proof. Okay, maybe
The future flinches. I like that. The future.
Yeah.
those
It's not
flinches.
me. I plagiarized it from
Oh,
someone
yes.
else.
Good.
Hey,
Apology
way to-
accepted.
Exactly. It's a citation. Use that as a citation.
And what do you think that means?
Yeah.
Citation? The future always switches first. It's exactly what you said. The future doesn't exist. You know? We never get there. Like it always somehow ends up. There are 1,000 things that have happened before that I'm like, how am I going to get through this?
Yeah.
This is so hard and scary. I'm
you
here.
are.
I don't know what happened.
And you're doing great.
But it's like
Right.
it always happens.
Well, the
And
future
you always get
flinches
through
to
it.
me feels like the sentiment behind that is like a showdown,
Mm-hmm.
right?
little
And
bit.
like your willpower is going to scare the future,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm not sure that's exactly what's happening, right? The providence part of it is like, well, you're surrounded by angels,
Yeah.
right? And you've got God watching the whole time, and you've been prepared, you've been equipped for this challenge that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe sometimes it really, really hurts, right? Something really bad happens. Well, that too is equipping you.
Yeah. Very much.
I would say in my life, very little of my life was what I planned it to be. If I was back, sophomore like you guys are, looking ahead, never, ever, ever would I have said, I'm going to be a teacher at Bethany for almost 30 years. That was never my plan. But
how about vice president of academics?
Well, I gave that a go.
But couldn't predict that.
Oh, never. No,
right?
Not at all. And so, you talk about, looking at the future, where you headed. Again, I didn't plan any of this, and I love where I'm at. I never wanted to be a college chemistry teacher, and I'm still trying it out. We'll see if this works out or not. But that was never my plan. But boy, it's been great. I love it. And by coming here to Bethany many years ago, I met my wife, and we had adventures and had kids, and then, and just like, sweet, this is great. If I were in charge, it would have been pretty ugly.
Well, that's the question. I mean, did you have a plan?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna. Well, my original plan was gonna be a doctor, and then that kind of changed. I was gonna go into pharmaceutical research, so I was gonna develop the next big great drugs, and then the teacher that was here, she retired. I thought, yeah, I'll give this teaching thing a try for a little while, and then go back to grad school and go into research. Well, I'm still here. So I had different plans, and it's not like I wasn't motivated. I was definitely motivated, but opportunities came up. I look back now, it's like, okay, I see what you're doing there, God.
Exactly.
Hindsight, you're like, okay, all right, that makes sense.
Right, and this is the kind of conversation that comes up, right? The adults will talk about the winding path.
Yeah,
You don't know.
You don't know.
Right? You look back and you wonder, how did I get here?
Yeah.
And you try to get back in touch with that young mind. What were you thinking back then? What did you think was going to happen? And like, you can't.
Right.
You can't even begin to imagine the road you're about to take.
Okay, well, I have some questions about the winding path.
Yeah.
It might take me a second to phrase this correctly, but how do you guys handle like personal stewardship and curiosity in a career like teaching? Because so much of it is passing on. Like sometimes I think I've talked about with this Olivia before, but I've also just thought about it in your class. I'm like, he has a PhD in chemistry, and he's teaching us about the imperial system of measurement. Like, he's teaching us meters and centimeters right now. So it's like, how do you balance that, the act of teaching, or teaching someone about, like,
how do you not go crazy?
How
do you hold it together?
Green.
How do you take this seriously?
Exactly. Of, like, balancing the act of teaching, which we appreciate so much. Thank you so much for that. And like your personal stewardship and pursuit of something you're really passionate about, like chemistry or like art. I mean, like, even to the point of like, you went on a sabbatical, like a year ago, right?
Yeah, a year ago, right now. I was
like,
enjoying the mountains.
Like, of just like, you still have, well, I think we described it as pursuit, like ambition, stewardship. Of the ability that God has given you. So, like, how does that even balance?
Well, good question.
Thank you.
Over the years, I wasn't going to be a teacher, right? I didn't really want to do that. But over the years, I've realized that my efforts, I do diligent efforts to teach students, they get to pursue other things after they leave my classroom. And my goal is that once they leave my classroom, that's not the end for them in whatever field, whether, chemistry or art or whatever it is. And so it's not like I'm living vicariously through my students, but it's a means of, serving the kingdom in a broader way, being able to teach students as well as I can. I also have my, outside pursuits and interests. I wish I had more time to do all these things, but that's just, if you care about stuff, you would never have enough time to do all the stuff you want to do. But so, it's not just about the teaching, but it's the ability to, inspire students, teach them, and then see them go on and do things. And it's like, not that, if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't, that's not the point. But because there's a lot of people, that are part of that. But I get great joy in seeing my former students, my graduates going off and do things, and then having families and kids, and now I'm seeing their kids in my classes. It's like, oh wow, I had your dad in class. There you go. So I don't know if that's a very good.
It's
answer.
rewarding then.
Yeah,
rewarding, absolutely.
I mean, there was a lot of really insightful stuff in there. I think, especially you said at some point, like, if you care about stuff, you'll never have enough time. Oh, that's a really that's a cool way to look at it. I think that's probably true.
Maybe not the most eloquent,
We're
but
figuring that out.
Yep. Well, it sets up your expectations appropriately.
A little bit, yeah.
Because if you think you can do it all, like, you're going to be really disappointed.
Right, right. But if you're really focused on just one thing, two things, and that's your life, that some people are like that. But I know you guys are multifaceted. Interested in physical therapy and art and whatever. Which is great. I think that's what, again, back to the liberal arts thing, embody just being able to think about other things.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't really love this area, but you know something about it. And you have these desires and realize I can't do it all. Boy, I would love to paint, sculpt. I'd love to go over and show Jason how to do stuff.
Yeah.
That was a joke, by the way.
I'd love you to come over and I'll show you how to do stuff.
That would be so cool. But there's only so many hours in the day. So take what time you have and do what you do well.
Yeah.
And don't feel, disappointed that you can't do it all because you can't. But it's fun having a desire to do stuff,
I mean, be satisfied with the manna you have for one day.
With the banner?
Manna.
The manna. The manna, yeah. Well, you're so good at this. Right? You can't hoard it, right? Like,
yeah. Because
right
after the day, it's gone.
It's gone.
So enjoy. Yeah,
and there'll be more.
There will be more.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Settle down.
Settle down.
Hold your
Okay. Everyone calm
There's
down.
more coming.
And then the quail.
Yeah. You want some meat? There's more.
There's more.
That's a really insightful question. And, my honest answer is sometimes it really hurts.
Yeah.
Right? The fact that you can't do everything you want to do can be painful.
Yes.
And it's just occurring to me now that maybe the liberal arts are a landmine of a sort, like a minefield of expectations where you do learn about all these things.
Yeah.
Right? You're exposed to like, wow, that's amazing. And here's one of the greatest thinkers in this field. And wow, look at this writing. It's so concise. And like, here's a delicate thing. Like, a talented person has a lot of choices. Right? A delicate thing to talk about. But then choosing your path, how are you going to apply yourself? Norah, you're a brilliant painter and you are a brilliant author.
Thank you.
I'll judge the painting tomorrow when we make frescoes.
Fresco,
Sorry.
Yeah, bring a seatbelt.
Yeah, right? Good. Let's go.
But that's difficult, right? Right, and you auditing like every class you can possibly do, like eventually you figure out that you're finite and you can't keep it all up, right? You find your limits. So that's one of the unspoken minefields of the liberal arts. Like,
you're right.
Yeah, it gets you jacked up about everything in life.
Yep.
Well, okay, now pick one.
Pick one, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because you're one.
I mean, you experience that all the time too, right?
Well, I've been thinking, I think anyone can do everything. It's just going to be a lot harder to do some things than others, which makes it so much harder to decide.
That was incredible.
That was a great thing to say. That is so true.
Right,
my goodness.
Time mark 53:50.
3:52. Olivia.
Say it again. Olivia, say it again.
Okay, what did I even say? No.
You don't even know.
Yeah, anyone can do anything. It's just harder for some people to do other things. And oh my goodness, I worded it better.
No, that was
the first
exactly right. I mean, like,
No, that one crashed.
Yeah.
I got it.
See, I got to try harder to speak. Other people, like Norah,
That's right. Most people can speak, but not Olivia.
Exactly. Exactly. But I can do it if
I'm
I
not
try
a mean
harder,
person.
you know? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, if
yes.
you like put your time and energy into it, I believe you can do literally anything. I could be a rocket scientist if I put in the time and energy. But
You could be an artist.
I could if I put in the time and energy.
I actually agree with this. I think this is true.
Yeah. But just what are you going to put your time and energy into?
Yeah.
And
You have to pick.
exactly. Yeah. People do have like predispositions for like certain things. Like some talents, like people have talents. Some things come easier to them than others, but you can also work hard with so many things and then get to the same level as the people with talents too.
I haven't had this fight on this podcast yet, but I have fought people in the past over the concept of talents.
Physically
yes.
fought people. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Yeah. I think
Right? It's a
It's
contentious
an interesting
idea
one.
It
in my
is.
mind.
Very interesting.
Because people hate saying, "Oh, you're so talented," because they work hard for it. But I think,
Yeah, that was my spiteful response
Yeah,
in my
no, I
younger
completely
days. Like,
agree.
you guys don't know,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
You think I'm just born with it. Like,
Oh no,
I don't
No.
do anything else.
But I think more people are born creative, and with more passion for certain things, and for more drive towards certain things, which then
like a vocation.
exactly,
Almost, yeah.
exactly, which leads them to be more talented. But yeah, that's just what I think.
It's interesting.
I don't want to fight you.
Okay.
Well, what you got, J-Man? Gents?
Wow.
Well, just I mean that's just it's another minefield conceptually. Like, born that way, right? Like you're saying, born with dispositions.
But also, it's the nature versus nurture.
That's exactly where it is, right?
Oh,
It's
interesting.
that
Interesting.
debate.
Because there are a lot of genetic things that you're born with, but then also your genes can change. They can alter,
Yeah.
apparently, which is, yeah.
Apparently.
Well, and the thing that Eric was talking about was influence.
Mm-hmm.
To be a teacher, right? And then you watch people go out, and then they have a family, and they're influential in their family.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a wild concept. Like, none of us know how we influence
Right.
anything.
Right.
Somebody is watching, or somebody's hearing, and like, it doesn't align necessarily with what you intend for people to hear. That, what rings in their mind, what they remember, what they contemplate, is out of your control. So that's the nurture part. Like, people latch on to things.
That's really cool. I think that definitely also puts the job of teacher in an entirely new perspective as like, they're the real influencers, okay? Like, that's just really interesting. Like, if you want to take it to that point, like, students are like, arrows in your bow, like, you're influencing them, you're pointing them, which is really cool.
So you had a spring break.
Yeah, we did.
We were
Jumped
all
into
in
your parents'
Alabama.
minivan and drove to Alabama.
Drove to Alabama and ate crawfish.
Yeah.
And went to the beach.
Because he kept pestering us.
We wouldn't have done that. Olivia's like, my dad says we have to get crawfish.
It's crawfish season.
And I think they were amazing. They were so
It's a
good.
lot of work for a tiny bit of meat.
It is.
So good.
But it makes you, I don't know, it makes you feel like a human. Like, she literally, like, I was doing it. They brought me back, like 10 crawfish. It got to the point I didn't even feel like, I was like a robot. I was like just doing.
You understand this is an audio format.
I'm
She
doing
just
the
demonstrated with her
opening
hands.
a crawfish.
Right. Like, there's no way to verbalize what just happened.
What just happened? Look up a video, okay? You can find anything online.
Okay, so wait a minute. There's so much that I don't know. I don't know what a crawfish is. That's one. Okay, that's another thing is, like,
Funky little
you're
shrimp
saying
thing.
like they go get them. I'm picturing, like, are you like?
They're like mini lobsters.
No.
Fresh from
no,
the river,
no. You're
grasping
you're
them out.
answering now, and I'm asking verb.
Sorry.
Keep going.
Right? Are you like going to what, river, ocean?
No, a restaurant.
Quick
that
trip?
would be fun.
Hey,
Crawfish.
Well, okay, where do they come from? Where are you getting them? Okay, wait a minute. They have a
Podcast.
handle and you just like take the cover off?
No, it's
Just like-
it's like a little lobster.
Pop
You
'em out?
rip the tail
Okay.
off,
Yep.
pull it off
Yes,
the head.
and-
It's disposable.
They have a crazy. They went to a Cajun restaurant,
Yeah.
and the owner they had.
so yeah, okay.
Take it away.
I was
Currently, we're
alone.
not speaking in sentences.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
she's
okay.
got it. She's got it.
Okay.
So we went to this Cajun restaurant because we had to get crawfish.
I
Okay.
forced them to.
Yes, exactly. We had no choice. And it was our last full day. Okay. And then we got the crawfish, and I was the only one who had ever eaten them before. And so I kind of remembered, I knew you had to peel it, but I didn't remember. I knew the meat was in the tail. I couldn't remember how to open them though. And so Claire, our lovely friend who's so social, and she just waves over the waiter. She's like, "We're from Minnesota. We don't know what we're doing." And so the waiter's like, he turns around, gets the owner of the restaurant. And so the owner comes over, he shows us how to do it. You rip out the tail, you peel it off, pull it out, whatever. And then he eats our crawfish. And they're like, "What? Oh, okay, fine. That's whatever."
Wait, the owner demonstrates and then he eats
And
it?
he eats
He
it,
was.
yeah.
He was
He was
influencing.
showing us.
Yeah, right. He was demonstrating the whole process.
Yeah, and so then we do it, we get it, it's delicious, and then he comes over with some of the juice that they cooked it in, the whatever, I don't
Gravy.
know.
Crawfish
juice.
Sure, yeah. And so then he was like, "Yeah, you gotta dip it in here," and then he's like, "Have you guys sucked the heads yet?"
No, thanks.
Like,
No.
It was.
No.
It was actually pretty good.
actually
They told
really
me to-
good.
I said,
Yeah.
okay.
And you're like, "Yeah, some people just do it so aggressively, like, okay, let's do it." And so you gotta like crunch the head and then you suck the juices out of it. And it was good. It was just really weird.
So this is what you mean when you say it makes me feel like a human?
It just makes you
This is
feel
raw.
like, yeah, it's like I just caught these, and we were like,
I just had a conversation earlier today about like how bad Burger King onion rings are.
Oh,
I haven't had Burger King.
well, they're not
rings in
onion
forever.
rings.
Right, that's
They're
right.
processed onion.
It's like the opposite end of the spectrum from the
Onion
crawfish.
elevation.
That's right. The crawfish is real. Yeah, you
Right.
rip it open, tear it apart, get the meat on it.
We have a spectrum. The continuum.
The
like in
continuum,
class
right.
today. A continuum. One end, Burger King onion rings, and the other end is crawfish.
Burger King onion
That's-
rings are like when birds chew their food and then feed it to their
yeah.
baby.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna
It's
be
just
able to do this
that
ever
a
again.
machine chewed it,
Yes.
right, and then they
Right.
deep fried it.
My
And
favorite.
crawfish is
They're so
like,
good.
They're, well, yeah, they're made to be good.
Right. But you're right.
like-
They're formulated to be
It's
good.
like they're fresh. What did the guy say? Like they get them. Like it's
Yeah, so I actually went the day before and asked how long it usually takes because we were at a time crunch, whatever. And then he said, "Yeah, not that long, but we ran out for the day." And so then we went the next day and it's fresh. Like they literally just got the shipment in and they just got it from the boat or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
even know. But it was fresh. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
so they're alive and then they cook them, they're dead, and then they come to us
yeah.
and we eat
Awesome.
them. It's crazy.
So we did that. We
And
had
you're
crawfish.
Yeah.
And we're alive.
Thank you, crawfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Manna.
Manna crawfish.
Manna, crawfish, same
Same
thing.
thing.
God provides
God
good
provides.
food.
Well, that is an adventure. I went down to visit my parents in Florida. A bunch of cousins were down there, and we went to a seafood restaurant, and we were completely lost.
Yeah.
Right? Big bucket of shelled things come
Yeah.
in front of you, and like there's butter around, and like, how do we
Wait,
get in? What do we do?
Did this happen over this spring break?
No.
Oh, that was later. Okay, that would have been crazy because you also had shellfish experience.
Oh yeah. I still have a cut of my thumb from when cracking open a blue crab.
It's serious business.
It's serious. Yeah. It takes a lot of work to get that little tiny amount of
You need
meat.
hand tools.
Well, there are tools, but
No.
if you want to be a real human,
Come on.
Be a human.
grab it, crack it open. Yeah.
If you're a real, you just bite into it. Just right into that shell.
I think if
Get
you were
it
a dog.
crunchy.
No, that's not human. Now you're a dog.
Now you're an animal.
You're just gnawing on the thing.
Yeah. It's like it's a new experience. You know, gnawing on a blue crab shell.
So is there a Minnesota equivalent? Like if that waiter came up to Minnesota.
Yeah.
They
And
probably
like-
just
and
like
he's
fillet
completely
fish right
baffled.
from the
Flaying
nah.
fish, yeah.
we don't really have anything
Ice
that you have to
fishing?
work
I
for.
feel like almost something like ice fishing.
Yeah, if
It's
you
like-
caught
it's-
your own.
It's not a direct because it's not like the
Yeah.
cuisine.
Yeah.
But it's like the action. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you the first thing about ice
Yeah.
fishing. I mean, I really couldn't.
Well, first of all, you need ice.
so you, so you go out
That's
on
the
ice
first
and you
thing
fish.
about ice fishing.
There's a few months where it's not very good.
But I'm just like, why do you fish? Why don't you just wait until the summer? Is my
That's-
thing. Why don't you just wait?
You know what? I figured this out.
Why?
Because it's quiet.
Okay.
But sometimes I look out there and there's 17 ice fishing huts
Yeah,
out there.
they're all
Like,
quiet. Like all you hear is
See,
like
if
a
I
kerosene heater in there.
If we went ice fishing,
You'd be yapping.
we'd be
Yap, yap,
playing.
yap.
We would be playing Delta Dawn. By
If you
Tug
went
and Tucker.
ice
It would be
fishing-
so loud,
Right. Like the point is like to get away from the
To
yap,
freeze
the yapping.
slowly.
Well, yeah, like it's a form of hibernation, I suppose. No, I've never. I mean, like I've never ice fished, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. What I'm
I
talking
have
about.
ice
You
fish and
ice
it's just cold.
Is it quiet?
Not necessarily. If you got a little building,
so
perhaps,
why
but
on
if you're
earth did you do it?
just because you could. I'm not really
That's the
joking.
Minnesota
You
spirit.
go out on this frozen lake. It's cold. It's windy. You dig a hole into the ice and get the water, and you fish. You catch some fish, maybe. And then the water starts freezing up. So you got to keep. I don't know why. I have no idea.
That's a fairly wild experience, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's why we eat the crawfish. You know,
Might be.
Just
you
for
don't
the
get that much
experience.
meat.
Yeah, it's
But it's
just
the
for the
experience.
experience.
Good, and it's an experience.
There you go. Right. It's,
Yeah.
Both are very inefficient.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, kind of. Yeah.
This is not.
Yeah.
This is not smart.
Yeah. Smart way of.
It's more like
going about
entertainment.
life.
All of it's.
Yeah.
It's, maybe it's art. It's all performance.
Just like teaching.
Yep. Oh,
That's
an
right.
act.
We're all
So
actors.
yeah, we had crawfish, and we went to the beach.
Oh yeah, you had
around
spring
my
break
house. Yeah, we had spring break
in
yeah.
Alabama.
In Alabama.
Alabama, her home.
Sweet home.
Bingo. It was really nice. How was it for you guys? Were you
Wonderful.
in New Orleans for Mardi Gras?
No.
That would have been crazy.
That would've been crazy.
We
No, that's-
avoided
that's-
Mobile for
Yeah.
it. And it was,
Yeah. No. We were there after all the Mardi Gras stuff. At least I was.
So it was nice and
But-
kind of dirty and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
post party.
It's a cool place to visit, but not a place I'd really want to be fully engaged in. If you know what I mean.
Well, our guy gave us beads. He gave us Mardi Gras beads.
There you
That
go.
was nice of him. The owner.
Cups and a frisbee.
Frisbee.
Yep, it's a teeny tiny one. Yep.
Seemed like a good idea, right? When they were placing an order, like people will like plastic frisbees.
Yeah, they'll love these.
We'll get 1,000.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, I don't know why.
now we got to get rid of them all.
I had a guy who explained to me, he was explaining to somebody else why I might not be interested in graphic design,
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
right? So he's
Interesting.
explaining to this other guy, okay, Jason might not be interested in graphic design because it's essentially making things for people to throw away.
Oh.
Not all of it.
No.
Yeah, but that was how he was trying to explain it. Like Jason doesn't want to make things that evaporate, right?
So you're saying your design is going to be on this little frisbee that somebody's going to have for a week and then find it.
That's
Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, you're always somebody's handing you a flyer or something, and this guy would say, "Well, basically, they're saying, here, throw this away for me.
Right.
Here's my card. Throw it away for me.
If they're cool, I keep them.
Yeah.
Business cards.
If they're cool, right? It's a competition.
If you're a good graphic designer.
Well, come back in 10 years and tell me how many of those cards you have.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't mind if you
I
do.
do not mind if
I don't
do.
mind if I say so myself.
Yep.
The Woller dynasty.
Fuller Dynasty legacy.
Let's go back to Paul
Saga.
Willems.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So
Wait,
here,
let's
the
go back
difference
to where?
between you and me, Dr. Eric Woller, is
high school teacher.
Oh,
our chemistry experience, I suspect, at Minnesota Valley Lutheran High School with Paul Willems.
that's exciting.
Now, here's my experience with Paul Willems. I found out this guy makes model ships,
Yeah. And writes poetry.
and this guy has volumes of poetry. I thought, now I'm interested, right?
His handwriting was beautiful.
Yeah, every day. Exquisite notes on the board. Every day, handmade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got a D.
Well,
right?
it was a tough class.
Right. It was a hard class,
What did you
but I expect, like, given not a D, right? I expect that she had a good experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chemistry.
Not necessarily the best grades. It was a lot of work. It was hard. And, you know, I was this dumb high school kid doing dumb high school kid things, you know. But that experience and, you know, kind of the mentoring, the inspiration, you know, I was interested in science. And so that helped as well. But it was the Paul Williams experience, you know. It wasn't necessarily the content, but it was that environment.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right? Super smart, super like he'll go right for like the controversial statement.
Yep. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that
I mark it wrong.
Mark it wrong.
Yeah.
Don't you know what's going on?
Yeah. Oh, those one-liners were eternal.
Yeah, they're stuck in my mind.
He said, I got, what did he call it? Furniture disease. That's when your chest drops into your drawers.
Classic. Sorry, we're going.
And he said, don't use four-letter words like Iowa and golf.
Yep. Classics.
That was after he broke his leg golfing, which is hard to explain.
It is hard to explain. It's hard to do.
Wow.
Wait,
You got to be a
that's so
talented golfer to
confusing.
break your leg.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, not to get wax nostalgic, but there are individuals like that through the course of my learning, who I still look at it with great respect and try to emulate some of the things they did.
Okay, yeah.
And it's,
That makes sense.
you know, like, wow, that was a great experience. I want to try to replicate that for my students.
You got teachers like that, Olivia?
Someday you'll look back. You're still deep in the midst of it.
Well, the difference is that, you know, you're trying to figure out how to be a teacher,
Right.
so you're looking back to that mentor for like,
How do I
do this thing I'm
Oh,
supposed
yeah,
to
How
do?
to create that
Interesting.
experience I had for them here in
So you're
front
not
of me.
there yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had that thought too. Like, and we have similar stories. I did not intend to be a teacher.
Right.
Right. My form of research is like I'm going to live in a.
Treehouse.
Yeah, I'm gesturing up. So
That's what I was like,
treehouse was probably a viable option for me.
Yeah, he probably still wants that.
So I do still want that. But I was sold this dream,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
live in the city, sort of warehouse district,
Yep.
and have a loft apartment, and
Yeah.
be in the galleries
Yep.
and express yourself, make big paintings, and
Yep.
be part of that scene.
And sell them to Olivia.
Sell them to the
Olivia.
collectors, Olivia.
Yeah.
And that's a particular kind of dream that was really sort of like, it was powerful for me.
Yeah.
So I went to school and I got my degree, and I'm learning how to do it all, how to paint and sculpt and make etchings and all kinds of things. And I think I'm going to be an artist, and I still think I'm going to be an artist. And then this teaching thing keeps holding on.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you this story because I end up at MVL. I'm very surprised to be back at my high school teaching with.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's teaching.
Now I'm calling him Paul.
Yep. Yep.
Right? The guy who gave me a D is now next to me at the Christmas party.
Right.
That was surreal, and that's a whole nother story. But I'm trying to figure out, how do I do this thing,
Yeah.
right? Because I have no preparation.
Right.
So I'm thinking back, what worked on me? And there's a couple teachers in the past that you think like, okay, you try to reverse engineer. Like, what were you thinking?
Exactly.
What were you doing?
Exactly.
I remember how you did this.
Yep.
You might, at that point in your life, you might still have their syllabus,
Maybe.
something, in your notes. You're desperate, you're trying to figure it out.
Right. Yeah. And you crash and burn sometimes. And then you say, all right, that didn't work. Let's re-engineer this. Sometimes things work. But yeah, it's a fun experience.
I think that's true. Turns out it is fun. And it's just a total blast to get to know these former babies.
Right. Yep.
Proud former
Right?
Yes.
Like, I started teaching in 2001, teaching high school in 2001. How old were you in 2001?
Dead. I mean, not alive.
Yeah,
Not alive. -3.
before Norah.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, it's just wild, right?
Former babies.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Exactly.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. And we're all constantly learning. You never stop,
Never stops.
which is cool.
That's one of the
Cool.
surprises. So the winding road, right? That I just think it's so true that you have no idea. You can't know. You're kind of not allowed to know what's around the bend. And then when you get, further along and you turn around and you look back, you realize, wow, I wouldn't have done that.
Right.
Right? And I'm so glad it happened. And you can do that, right? You can do that at this point in your life. And you're sort of taught in college to look ahead. What am I going to do? Everybody's asking you, what are you going to do? What's your career?
You gotta make some plans. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can turn around backwards and you can look like you've got your own kind of winding road too. How did you end up where you are, knowing the people you know, knowing the things you know? Olivia, what's been on your mind lately?
So many things.
Test.
Physiology test.
Test is over now.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, I think, because over spring break is very relaxing, but I still, in the back of my mind, knew I have so many assignments to do, a test to study for, so much, so I never really could relax. And so, will I ever relax?
Yeah, because it's not going to end after you get out
Exactly.
of college.
It just keeps going.
It's just different.
And you have different, different things. So, I guess, how do you relax while still doing the things you need to be doing?
pursuing.
Yeah,
By-
yeah.
By doing something you love and are passionate about. And the work is work, but it's purposeful.
Yeah.
And not everybody has that opportunity, which, depends on how life goes, but I've been blessed. I love what I do.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of work, the time and all that stuff. But, like I was getting pigments ready for
Yeah.
painting. It's like, this is a lot of work, but, oh, cool. I found orange. Oh, hey, look, I got red. It's when you have a purpose, when you have passion, work is not work. It's purposeful. And that helps a lot.
Yeah.
There's still the daily grind. You always have responsibilities and things and other things you need to worry about. But when your work is your respite from life, that's so cool. And not everybody finds that.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you find some kind of career like that. And maybe doing PT is,
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, attitude is everything.
Oh, for sure.
What do you think you're doing? Luther's doctrine of vocation really helps. You realize God wants me to do this right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I get to do this.
Yeah.
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 Right.
I
Yeah.
get to, not I have to.
I think what we've talked about has also it's interesting to think about. I think manna always strikes you as a very present or current thing of right now I am being provided for and just right now. But I think along with the concept of manna, there's also a hope for manna. That you're going to be provided for tomorrow, even if you don't have it right now.
Yeah.
So I think trying to grasp that, especially where we are now in life, is that I don't have it now. Right now, I finished what I have for today, and my hands are empty. I don't have what I'm gonna have tomorrow, but I know that I will. So I think there's also that hope or that trust.
Yep.
That's so hard. That also comes along with this idea of manna, of the hope for it, and not just the having of it.
That might be part of the training to get okay with waiting.
Yeah. Not good at it yet. Good at it
Also,
yet.
we've only been on this earth for 19, 20 years.
19, 20 years, yeah.
We have so much to learn.
We're
and so,
working on it.
Which Earth were you on before?
Yeah, well, you don't know. You don't know. You wouldn't.
Illuminati. It's that kind of podcast. Sorry, I keep interrupting
No, it's
really
okay.
great statements that you're making.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I was going
Oh,
with it. But
we've only been
yeah.
here for 20 years. We're still figuring it out.
yeah, we're figuring it out. We baby steps at a time. It's okay to not know everything. And I'm sure you guys still
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the other thing. You've only been
I've got
here
it figured
for-
out. I don't know what you.
okay.
Yeah, long ago.
I'm going to do a podcast called "I've Got It Figured Out."
I figured it out. That's really unfortunate. You guys haven't? Oh.
Oh.
You know what really teaches you that you don't know everything is when you have kids. And you're like, you bring them home, you don't get an owner's manual or anything. It's like, now what?
Yeah, I had that experience
Yeah.
too. Like what, diapers?
Okay.
My sister just had a baby too.
Oh wow!
So-
Today, really?
Today, yes.
Isn't that
What
so
a life
exciting?
changer! That is
So
cool.
excited.
That is cool.
Yeah.
So now she's a dummy.
I was gonna say now I'm like what? Sorry, just
No, that was the point.
The
That's,
point.
that's
It's
what
like,
Dr. Woller
I don't
said.
know what I'm doing.
yes, exactly. Or just like she's
I just
gonna
made
have
it
to figure
rude.
that out.
But you take it day to day. Keep them alive one day, and then keep them alive for 2 more days, and then 3, and then before you know it, they're alive for 20 years. Like,
They're
wow,
20. Wow, look at the
look what happened.
Wow.
I'm a good parent.
She's so smart.
You think
too,
this
and
is a
she's
joke?
So nice.
No, this is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember coming out of the hospital, and there's like they're buckling in the car seat, right? The nurses make sure that you do it right because
Right.
you don't know how to do it.
That's,
You've never done this
great.
before.
That's so interesting. Good
And
for
then
them.
so you've been like checked,
Yeah,
right? And now
And
you
then-
drive away.
and that's it.
That's it. You drive away. So
the
like we know,
checkers.
okay, we got to pick up some supplies. We got to go. We go to Shopco.
Yep.
We pick up. Okay, we're gonna need some infant diapers, and we're gonna need some wipes, and we're gonna need what else? A couple other things. We go there.
How many wipes do you need? Oh, probably a pack of 200 is good.
Yeah, right. Right. So then I remember like unbuckling the car seat, picking up the infant Maida, right, out of the car, and walking across the parking lot, and suddenly like the whole world changed.
Yes.
Like, oh my goodness, this is like I have to defend this thing.
There's danger everywhere.
You guys all know there's an infant. Like I'm moving here, and I'm like just trying to walk into the store, and it's a whole new
This
game.
thing's bones are still soft.
Yeah.
So in other words, no, we don't have it all figured out, but you take it a day at a time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you learn as you go.
Yeah, and that
Giorno.
feeling like who me, that crazy feeling. You're in good company. Like think about the centuries of people who have just like done it, gone through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. To get to this point. People had to,
Yeah,
survive.
you're gonna make it.
This is a little bit
Trust.
tangential, but thinking about day at a time and also thinking about how I get to paint a fresco tomorrow. You've actually brought this up. We talked about it in art history a couple of times, the idea of like a giorno, like one day, the work of one day, which you've said, you haven't said, I don't think specifically like giorno, but you've said they did what they could in one
Right,
day.
right.
You just had to like, that's
Yeah.
what you get, because it's, like a
I see where you're
complex
going.
process. So like,
Expert synthesis.
well, why thank you.
Your brain's a blender. What can I say?
So, I mean, yeah, like this.
Giorno, buongiorno.
Yeah, the work of the
Journey.
the journey.
Journey is how
Well,
far
you
you
better
can
get your
walk
fresco
in
done
one
in one
day.
day.
Oh, we better.
A 4-inch by 4-inch, yeah.
yeah. Before 10:30 or before 10, nonetheless.
Do you have a design?
No, well, I'll probably end up painting a person. One thing about me is
You
that's
like
all I ever want to paint.
Don't get excited because I have the finest brushes that Walmart offers and a very limited palette. So
You know what? We have to join forces.
we perhaps should.
Because I probably have fistfuls of
I'm sure
the
that you
stuff you
do.
need.
Fistfuls. You touch it with your hands? Is that okay?
The brushes?
No, not
Oh,
the.
what?
Not the. I thought we were talking about the paint still.
Oh.
Keep going. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, I lost track.
What can
No,
I
you're
say?
onto something like the lime. There's a caustic
I was like,
element
there's
to the.
something.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
something scary
plaster.
there, right?
yeah. Calcium hydroxide.
I have those memorized for the test.
Now it's getting flashy.
It's called slaked lime.
Let's go.
Yes.
Been in the bucket for probably.
Do you remember the making of the fresco in Meyer?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talked about it a lot, actually. He brought out some of his supplies.
Well, I have some of that too.
When Bukowski retired, he knew I did frescoes, so I asked him, "Say, do you have any leftover lime?" He brought over like 4 buckets full of it. I just showed him like, okay, that'll last us until 2090.
The end times.
It's the end times. We have plenty of plaster, so if you ever need any,
Until we make another science building.
right?
And then we have to paint another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, I remember that too. I was helping him with art camp,
Oh yeah.
and he was doing long days up on that lift.
Yep.
I think he must have rented his assistant.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
guy who was putting up the
Putting up
plaster.
Yep.
So they had to get it done.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
an interesting thing for a young artist to watch,
Yeah.
for the purposes you expect, and then also some surprising purposes.
Uh-huh.
Like, I thought, wow, look at him go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would ask him, how's it going? Right? And it was fine, right? But we say that vision exceeds execution, right? That's kind of a phrase that rings in our ears. And I think he was experiencing that, where he had grandeur in mind, and we find our finite nature, we find our limits.
Look at all of these interesting parallels we found of like the containment of a day, like manna being provided for day by day, like a giorno of like the work of a day, the trust of a day. Like, isn't this?
Keep going.
Well, it just seems like God is really interested in like slowing us down a little bit. Like, isn't that an interesting?
Keep going.
I don't know if there's that much more to say.
Well, why do you say that? Why do you say that?
I think-
I don't. The connection isn't clear to me. Why you think how we've been talking results in God is interested in us slowing down.
I think the concept of manna, like what you've just said alone, illustrates that. Do you know what I mean? Of like, I think manna implies an appreciation of what you have, but I also think it implies a trust of what you have. You're only given, like, even though we're talking about a hope for this manna that you're going to be given tomorrow, you only have what you have today. And, we saw what happened in that story to hoarders of like, it rots. Like, God's trying to tell you, like, just today. Like, trust me. Like, I've got it. I've got you for just today. And though I don't think fresco really, like, lines up with that, I just think that it's also really interesting to think about.
Maybe
another
it's about your
containment
attention,
of a day,
right?
of
The
work
commonality is, what are you thinking about?
You think?
Yeah, when you're working on the giorno, on the day's work in your fresco, right? There's a grand plan. You have to have the grand plan in mind. But today, I'm painting this portion.
Right.
It's like the size of the backboard of a basketball hoop, about that much. That's all you get, which is plenty, right? You've done paintings, right? Imagine if you have to get that done in a day.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow there's another one.
I'd be gassed. That sounds hard. That sounds hard.
Right, and that's what Bukowski was experiencing. Like, it's exhausting.
That's interesting.
In the Renaissance, they would taunt each other, and like, fresco is a man's art, right? Canvas painting is for like monks and women.
I mean, I don't have to come to class tomorrow.
No.
We're equal opportunity now. Fresco is men and women.
That's right. You can all get exhausted.
Yay.
You will not get exhausted tomorrow. Don't worry. I will. So I got pigments to put together.
Well, Eric, could you tell us some more about projects that happen in the chemistry of art?
Sure. Well, this semester so far, we've done metal etching. We took some copper plates, dipped them in wax, etch whatever design that's, the wax is to resist, put them in some 30% nitric acid. It wasn't quite as exciting this year, which is good. In years past, it's been a little bit. I've accidentally etched through plates. Okay, I didn't get the nitric acid. A bit strong, yeah. So last week we made pigment. So we did a number of precipitation reactions. You get two things that are, one thing's not blue, this thing's not blue. Dump them together, boom, you get blue, Prussian blue. Precipitate that. So we made those. We're going to use those tomorrow. Make frescoes. We'll eventually make paints. We'll use the pigments again, and egg temper, get the egg yolk. It's always fun to watch who can separate the egg yolk. Some are better than others. I did this
bakers in the group.
I did this with my kids a couple of times. So that was kind of fun. But then we'll make crayons. We'll make pastels, and so it's science. So we're going to take pastels and vary the amount of gum arabic, and do different ratios, and say, okay, which one worked best? Okay, this just crumbled. This one just turned soft, and this one, just right. But we'll do again the crayons. We'll do different.
No, you say it's science, right? And I just say that's critique.
Oh, okay.
Right. I mean, it's the same process where we assess how did it go.
I think the difference, if there is a difference, is we actually measure things.
That is a difference.
Well, to put quantitatively.
Yeah.
So we're going to but it's still exactly the same process.
Right.
It's just how do
we're
you want
seeking to understand it.
Right. So we'll do that. We'll what else are we going to do? Boy, lots of fun things. Oh, we might do some ceramics. We'll see. Egyptian paste. I don't know if you've ever done that.
No, but I would like you to explain it because I think it's obscure.
Okay, Egyptian paste. What's nice about it is self-glazing. So you again, it's a formula. You got to mix everything. You got to weigh everything out in the right proportions and mix them together, and then add the water. Make sure it's not so it's more pasty, more dough-like, and it's great for making beads. It's not really great for making other shapes because it's really saggy. But what's cool is put it in the kiln. So you'll do different colors, put it in the kiln, and it self-glazes, which is great. It also sticks to the sides of your
It's glass?
Yeah, the glaze is glass. Glaze is glass. So
it's something between like melted glass and clay.
Yeah. And
it's really cool.
Dangerous when you take something red hot out of a kiln.
This is like every time you talk about it, every time anybody talks about it, I think this is so cool.
It is.
I think my favorite yet has been making the pigments. It's like.
Where did that come from?
I just put them together and turn yellow. It's crazy. It's so fun.
Yeah, my favorite is the Prussian blue because you have something that's kind of yellowish, something that's orangish, dump them together, boom, you get blue.
Beautiful blue.
Yeah.
It's shocking. Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah. I think it's so cool to figure out how things work and that God had no reason to do this, but yet he's like, I am going to take this orange thing, whatever, and then it's going to be blue.
Yeah.
Just by the chemicals.
It's like Norah saying, they're not going to be bored.
That's why I was so excited to talk to you guys about this, that's so much of that's what science always reminds me of, or math is just it deepens my understanding of everything around me. I think that art almost furthers it. I get to add something to it, and a lot of science is just it renews my appreciation of the world around me. It's so cool. Yeah. Exploration.
But kind of what Olivia said, I'm convinced that God left these little, in movies are called Easter eggs, all these little it's like God's I can't wait for them to discover this one. This is going to be cool.
Yeah. You had no reason to.
Right. And it makes you think okay, what else?
And then and they're going to struggle with this one for 100 years. And then somebody's going to get it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Wait till they fly.
Wait till they fly. Okay. They're going to be
they're going to love it.
They're going to be stuck on the earth for so long and then they're going to fly.
They won't bomb each other, I promise.
Yeah. What harm could come of it? They can split the atom and make energy. Oh,
wait a minute.
I forgot they're evil.
Yeah, my sinful creation.
Oh, shoot.
That whole thing about will.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But it is cool. God made us problem solvers and then gave us a world full of problems to solve.
That's true. That's true.
And the tools to solve them.
And
all of them except one, of course.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But he took care of that for us. So.
Thank you. Yep.
That was good.
Thank
God.
That was really good.
That was
Right?
pretty good too. I don't know. The
Yeah, I was
waterfall.
phased. I was just like I was gone
You should
because
have locked back in. He like pulled Jesus into the discussion. It was so good.
I think I did hear that.
Yeah. Thank you though. I appreciate that.
Problem solvers and then problems to solve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the game board is set.
Yeah.
Right. There's problems to solve.
And I think we have like a tiny little biome of that in like a liberal arts school.
She said biome.
Biome.
I don't know. I was
You're
like
scientific.
I should have said,
So
I was like, I
cool.
should have said
That's
something else. No. To say, like,
We're here for
but
it.
of like of that at Bethany of like truly like a liberal arts education is teaching you like this is how you problem solve in a variety of different problems you might experience.
No, you're saying that as if somebody is saying that. Right? No, this is a real thing. So are you saying that it's implied? Like in the system? The problem solving, like you said, some voice is saying this is how you problem solve.
No, I'm saying I've experienced that. With the education that I'm getting here, I've expanded my tool set.
So you've made the
said something
astute
about
observation
tools,
that you have tools to solve problems.
tools to solve problems. And when I learn more, I get more tools.
Yeah.
I think I'm saying, instead of implication, I'm saying like experienced. Of like with this Come of Art class, like I'm learning, my tool set in art is broadening. I'm literally learning how to paint frescoes. I'm like learning how
I'm
colors
jealous.
work. Like I'm learning how colors work. Like this is expanding my tool belt of how to be better at my vocation, which is cool.
The reason I ask is because I think it is implied.
You think it is?
Yeah, I think the whole system, the liberal arts system, that we're gonna plunk you in here and we're gonna drop you in here, and you're gonna try all these things. It's implied that your brain's a blender, right? And you're gonna put it all together, and you're gonna have a different shake than the person next to you. Right? You get the combo that you got, and then you use it your way.
Olivia, what test did you have today?
Physiology.
So she had a physiology test today.
Yeah.
She's singing. What are you singing?
Mozart's Requiem.
She's
That's
singing with the symphony orchestra,
Yeah.
and she did the musical. So like
Yeah.
that's a blender too. Isn't
That
that
is a
cool?
Yeah,
blend.
but it's so vastly different than
Exactly.
yours.
And I mean, do you think you've experienced kind of like what I'm saying? Is that like, I mean, you have so many different talents.
Yeah.
And they all.
But by doing different things, experiencing other things, you do equip more things, learn more about yourself and the world.
Yeah.
That's the busy trade-off, right? You're
Yeah.
asking if you're ever going to
Right.
relax.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I fear you're incredibly talented and curious. Sorry, you're not going to
So-
relax.
right? Sorry.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's okay.
And this is a big thing. Like, what do you think you're doing on the planet?
What do you think?
Is
Wow.
is
We
your
said
purpose
biggity
here? Here it is.
What are
We
we
made it.
doing
We
here?
made
Oh my
it.
God, yeah, we did it.
Yeah, that must mean it's almost time to be done. What do you think you're doing on the planet? Is it your goal? And this is a rhetorical question. This is for like everybody in the world. Is it your
Readers.
goal to get to the recliner?
No.
Right. And that recliner might be retirement. That recliner might be literally like get home. Is it your goal to be done? Right. To finally get there, be done. Vacation mode, weekend. Everybody's living for the weekend. Right. Or is everybody, right? Dr. Woller says, love your job.
Love your job.
Right.
Right. But I won't be doing this forever.
You're
At
living
some
for
point,
Monday.
right.
Well, then we'll have our next Dr. Woller.
Yeah.
She's sitting right here.
Perhaps.
Hey,
You never know.
maybe someday.
Winding road.
Yeah.
If that was me sitting there, I would have said no.
Yeah.
And, well, here I am.
Time machine.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Someday you'll be listening back on this.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. No, I think one of the goals in life is just to learn more about the world.
Yeah.
Because there are so many different aspects. So many, like in physiology, learn about the human body. It's teeny tiny things happening in your cell membranes that help
Prove
so
it.
much.
Oh, wait till you take biochemistry. You got to take biochemistry, and then
I don't have time. Sorry. But
it gets even more
it's
fascinating.
just crazy.
Get deeper in.
So I think just learning more to have a better appreciation of the world around you is a big goal.
Someday you'll paint.
Isn't that cool?
Someday. I'm open.
She's
Nora will
curious-
teach
She's
you.
curious about cell membranes, so she started collecting art. Isn't
Yeah.
that cool?
Say that again.
I said, isn't that cool? I'm just trying to like.
She's curious about
man,
the
she's
cells.
got-
Oh,
she's
cell
got
membranes.
such a- she's
I thought
got
you
such
said
a-
cells in your brain. And
Well,
so she
I am
collected your
interested in
art.
your brain too.
I said, I
"Oh,
want to pick your
she's
brain.
interested in that too."
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's interested in all
When you
kinds of
say, I want to
cells.
pick your brain, that's a figure of speech, right?
Nope.
I don't want to actually.
Well, didn't you hold a human brain when
I
you're
have-
she? So maybe she actually does.
No.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Verified.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I warned us, right?
For what?
Any final thoughts? We're beginning our descent.
Already sent. Okay. Put your tray tables up in the upright position.
Yes,
right.
please.
Yep.
No, this is fun. Nice discussion.
Good.
Hopefully, we imparted some wisdom,
Yeah.
and if not, we at least
Definitely
entertained
you did.
people.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Wait, this
Yeah,
is
there may have
kind
been
of-
some tap dancing.
Tap
Yeah,
variable,
hey.
yeah, for sure.
That's okay. Well, this is kind of random since we're talking about learning and whatever.
Please.
What is one thing that you don't think you'll ever get to, but think would be so cool to just be able to do?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like you don't have the time or energy to do it,
Yeah.
but what would you just want to master?
Master.
Yeah.
Like spend your life doing.
If you could, if you, or
Yeah.
if you,
Well, no, because then why aren't you doing it?
Yeah, like your question is
Oh,
something
I
that's
know.
out of reach.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to write a symphony.
Ooh, really?
Wow.
Why do you
That'd
want-
be
why?
so
I've
cool.
always wanted to get the music out of my head and onto
Yeah.
paper,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so if someone else could play it.
You have music in
Yeah.
your head?
Oh, sure. Who doesn't? Well,
I don't.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I hear things, right? And
Yeah.
I repeat them.
but yeah,
Music is hard.
I've tried. If I could do one thing, that would be so cool.
See, that makes sense.
I think mine
Let's
is...
do that.
Okay.
Dr.
And we've
Benji.
got a collab. Oh, wow. I
Well,
think...
I'm not the one to help.
yeah, maybe talk to like Benji.
But I'll
Yeah,
poke
I
you.
don't know.
Yeah.
I think mine is advanced mathematics.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Like
Yes.
advanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that is a world. Sometimes just like for the fun of it, I'll find Harvard has a number of like lectures just on their YouTube page for
Yep.
free. You can watch them if
Yep.
you want. And I like to go to the math ones and just click on it and just like listen for a little bit and understand that there's so much I don't know about the world. Like it's like none of the words that they're saying except for
Makes sense.
and the. Like I understand. Like crazy. Like it's so
And you like
I
that.
just want to
You like
understand
that.
it so bad. Like they must
Yeah.
every time I finish watching it, I'm like, they must see the world so differently from me, and I want to see it their way so bad. Of like, what are they understanding? What are they talking about? You know. So I think like I got like the like with the math classes that I've taken throughout my education, like the tiniest
Yeah.
taste of it. But I wish I could just.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like,
I've done a lot of math, and my biggest regret is just letting it rust, and then you just lose it. But I know about 10, maybe 15 years ago, one of the big trends in academia was what are called MOOCs, massive open online courses. And at the time, they're like, oh, these are going to take, because Harvard was offering, a lot of schools were offering just free classes. You would get some kind of certificate if you do whatever.
Yeah.
But the talk at the time was, oh, this is going to take over academia. Nobody has to go to college anymore. Well, it fizzled because you kind of need that grade motivation for some people.
Yeah.
And that. But there's still material out there. I know maybe the Harvard videos is what you're talking about. Lots of entire courses. You can go and start with calculus and then differential equations and all that
Wow.
stuff.
so
You can upgrade your audit game.
There you
yeah. It's just like it's definitely like seeing something like one of those classes is it's like it gives you a view of something that you just can't reach. Like I can see it now, like on the horizon, like advanced mathematics, and it's like I can never reach it, but it's cool to know that it's there.
That's a fascinating thing to say at your age. Like why do you say you can't reach it?
There's not enough time.
Yeah.
Ability or
Motivation.
Also
or
ability.
time?
I'm not
like
that
you're
good
saying
at math.
time.
It takes me a long time to figure stuff out with math.
How many
I'm just
decades
not-
do you have?
We don't know.
2 at the most. We'll see.
Hey, one day at a time, right?
One day.
Exactly.
Take your,
No, it's
your
just
daily
interesting.
manna.
Like why don't you chase it?
Yeah, not enough time, I think. I'll
Right.
try. I'll
see,
keep
Because you're already double
I'll
majored.
keep putting the Harvard lectures on in my
But this is what I was referring to:
headphones.
is it's a blessing to have those desires, even though you can't pursue them because you do have other things. in
Yeah.
life. But it's I would rather be interested in. Oh, I wish I could do that. That's so cool. Or that, as opposed to say, I'm just here's all I do.
Yeah, very narrow.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And there are people like that, and that's fine. That's okay. I just enjoy the broad ideas.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Right,
that,
right.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your brain's a
Yeah,
blender
I-
too.
Yeah, my brain's a blender. I don't know what's
Brain's
coming out of it.
blended.
But
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. It's nice to know.
Yeah, I shouldn't have
there.
said that. Oh, right, because you're already double majored in in every
Why don't you
activity.
pursue advanced mathematics, Jason?
Well, so that has to do with my answer to the question. I aspire to learn my multiplication tables
Okay.
because
yes.
I don't, and this is out of reach. This won't happen.
what's keeping you from learning multiplication tables?
What's keeping?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's keeping you?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start putting on
Yeah.
on the doors to the studios.
None
Subliminal.
may enter unless you can come with 3 times 3.
Well, okay, here's that one's
You
9.
buzz your fob, you have to answer a question.
See?
Oh, that's a good idea. Fob quizzes.
So you like, and it goes, what is 9 times 6?
You shall not pass.
I won't be able to get
Blue. No, red.
Okay, so academic abandonment. I was a brat.
Oh.
In grade school, I was absolutely obnoxious. Right? I thought I meant well, right? But when I look back, I think, man, this kid was a handful. Right? And there were a couple years, 4th grade, 6th grade, in my academic career where, like, I think I was in an environment where we weren't learning much.
Mm-hmm.
Partially because of like the kind of molecule I was,
Right.
a bouncy one, and also like the teacher just didn't have the room.
Yeah. Yep. Makes a
Right.
difference. Makes a difference.
So right about then, like math was going pretty all right, and then
Yeah.
Very
Very
lost a
formative
year.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Formative.
math. Yeah.
5th grade was a really great year, but then 6th kind of happened, and then 7th. Well, we had a brand new teacher, and we just ran him over.
Bless his
So
heart.
there's
Yeah.
So there's kind of Swiss cheese
Yeah.
in my math career.
So the multiplication tables are really.
It's too late.
It
Save
is.
yourself.
You're too busy. You know.
Well,
Can't
let's
get
let's
there.
turn the question back on to Olivia.
Yeah,
Oh.
Olivia.
I think.
You ask because you have an answer.
No.
Yes.
Well,
Think for a
I
second.
have lots of
I
answers.
was gonna say you'll find one.
Yeah, I think I just can't choose one. One is like knowing art compositions. I have no idea how you can just figure out, oh, shading there, oh, light there. That just blows my mind.
Oh,
I don't.
interesting.
How to decide what to put where?
Yeah. I don't know if I don't think I can do it.
I think you can do it. I think you don't understand the problem.
Yeah. Yep. So I think I could get there, but I also don't have time.
I could trade you multiplication table.
Multiplication
go.
tables for
Wouldn't that be
free.
great?
And you can teach me.
That would be
Swap knowledge.
amazing.
Like
Huh?
knowledge. swap.
Yeah.
That'll
Hey.
do it.
You know what? I think
Down.
that's
Oh, right.
called teaching.
Yeah.
Shoot, I thought it was near field communication. I could just
Well,
like tap my card.
There you go.
Instant download. Keanu says, "Whoa, I know kung fu."
That or ballet. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
Okay,
I
we
wish
didn't
I
even
could
get
do that.
Into, like sport.
I know.
I don't know if there's one that I would.
You know what?
like.
Yeah, for me, you just triggered an answer. Tap dance.
Yeah.
Formula
since I
One
was-
driving.
Whoop, there she is.
Yeah.
She found
there
it.
we go.
What'd you say?
Formula One.
Oh yeah.
She
I want
loves
to drive a
Formula
Formula
How
One.
about being a jet pilot?
That'd be so
Okay, that'd be
cool.
Top
really
Gun.
cool, too.
Yeah.
Do you know Formula One drivers go through more like G's of force driving around a circuit than some jet fighters do? They get like
That sentence did not turn out the
They
way I
get
thought it
like
was going.
they get like 5 G's around like every corner.
I thought you were going for like
Crazy.
Gatorade
No,
No.
no,
or training.
no. I've got a Formula One fun fact for you.
I believe you have more.
Oh, she does.
You betcha. We can't talk about that though. We're talking about tap dancing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got a
Oh,
sport, Dr.
Wouldn't it be cool if you just out of the blue on stage or whatever just
tap
boom.
dance?
Or Irish jigged.
I
Yeah,
mean,
whatever.
like if you just suddenly could do it,
Suddenly could.
Well, no, you just
or if you just
Like a
surprised
secret
the world.
yeah,
it out.
surprise the world.
You've been
Yeah,
working
yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I don't know, we're just
yeah.
walking around, whatever, and then boom. Jaspersen.
You know what? My son pulled
And
this.
legitimately, eh?
My son is like, he pulled this off.
Really?
He worked for a year on beatboxing
Okay.
without any of us knowing.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
you see.
And suddenly
I've heard
there he
this,
is.
actually.
Yep.
See?
What?
You're
That's so
ginger.
cool.
You've probably got
What?
Irish jigging in your blood.
That's a good
In
point.
your blood.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. You can. You can.
We're going to talk about that someday. No Irish in me.
Yeah. Well, Sumi Inc. maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
What a good question.
Yeah, that was fun to explore.
Even though it's a little hopeless.
It is.
You know,
But
like, are we going to do these things?
Hey, one day at a
Probably
time.
not. But
Multiplication
now the seed
tables?
is planted.
Yeah, exactly. Now
You
we're
could write a
thinking about
symphony.
It's not going to be good.
Hey,
They could.
but you
Well,
could.
it. But it would happen.
That's true. Right? And that's hard.
Right.
Oh,
That's a whole.
That's
we
that's
got
another, yeah,
it
that's
in
a whole
there.
other
Oh,
podcast.
we can't.
Vision exceeds
Literally, that's a
execution.
whole other podcast.
Right.
Oh,
The
That-
execution.
It's so disappointing.
But also, vision implies talent.
No, not necessarily. It's like expectations. Like, man, I wish I want to make a masterpiece.
I would say there's nothing more frustrating than being fully cognizant of your limitations.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I'm sure there are people who go through life without realizing their limitations and they're just happy. But when you're fully cognizant of your limitations, it's frustrating.
Maybe it's like
Yeah.
being in a coma, but being able to hear
Right?
I think that's
Yeah.
an extreme
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
one of the
Right.
times that's like the most obvious. I think is with drawing. With Andy in our drawing class right now is so like every day he has to remind people like it's okay. Like I know you think it's bad, but it's good. Like you have to
It's-
keep going.
it's a
Of,
process.
Yep.
Yeah.
With drawing especially, it's like so obvious. Like you know what you're doing isn't right, but you don't know how to fix
You
it.
can't get right. You can't just like have it.
Yeah,
It's not a jackpot.
that's another discussion though. Gotta stop bringing up podcast topics. I should start writing.
that's
it down,
also why I
actually.
don't think I could do art. Is because in my mind, I have this beautiful picture, like, but I don't have the skills. I cannot put it on paper.
Yet.
Yeah.
And that is so hard, right? You
Yeah.
like you can't, you have to choose how you spend your time.
Yep. Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
to life, kids.
Oh,
one day at a time.
One day,
One
at,
day
a
at a
time.
time.
One day at a time.
But it's a blast.
good.
Seriously. Yeah. The struggles are as much fun, aggravating, but as much fun as the successes. Because
we
you grow.
go.
There you
grow.
go.
There we go.
That's a great way to end.
That's a nudge. You just nudged me.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'll be going to my mountaintop now if you need any more sage advice.
Well, take your safety glasses.
Yeah,
with
well,
you.
Take your scientist
your science
glasses.
stuff.
Get all your science stuff
Chuck
out
your
of the
lab
podcast
coat at you.
studio.
I almost wore it over, but
Take all your chemicals and your test tubes with you.
and other tropey items.
Yes. I broke a test tube in one of
You love
No,
that.
that's another discussion.
Right. He's trying to end it.
You got it,
We're doing
Jason.
I think I can do this.
Wrap her up.
It's so good. Right. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thanks for having us.
For us to kind of walk in with almost no idea of where we're going
Yeah.
Here we are.
continues to work. So far, every episode's been a delight, and I'm really glad you're here.
Well,
Thank
thanks for inviting us.
This was
It was
fun.
Yay.
Yeah.
Good to say words, and hopefully they're meaningful words.
Yeah.
Alternative ending number
Says the
4.
one with the PhD.
No.
Director's cut.
That's all for this episode of Whistle the Feast. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Goodbye.
Thank you. And that concludes this episode of Whistle the Feast. We hope you enjoyed being a part of the conversation as much as we did. Whistle the Feast would not be possible without all the creative people and spaces at Bethany Lutheran College. And you can head on over to blc.edu to learn more about the college or schedule a visit. If you have thoughts, questions, or feedback, we'd love to hear from you. You can actually send any feedback about the show to feastreaders@gmail.com. And hey, if you've got a project you'd like to promote, we'd love to support it. Just send your details our way. A huge shout out to the wonderful people in our Bethany community for sharing their thoughts with us, and our producer Jaksyn Graham for managing the edits. And with that, I'm Norah Kratz alongside Jason Jaspersen, and we want to thank everyone who tuned into this episode of Whistle the Feast. Until next time.
Get curious, be of good service, and discover what God has given you.